Hello, good evening. We are here a few minutes early, oh my god, for some Formula 1 from the 1990s, baby, 1995, with Formula Edge in Automobilist 2. Three cars to choose from: the V12, which is the Model 1, the V10, which is Model 2, and the V8, which is, excuse me, which is Model 3. Most people opting for the V10, which is a lovely car, but Brucey tonight is in the Model 1, which is a V12. So anyway, let's go to the full screen view and go and try and turn some laps. Hopefully it's going to come on in a second.
Weather? Could be
wet now.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's working.
Random free weather, I think.
Give me a second.
So
I'll go and do a rundown of the fancy settings that Pavel might have put together for us. Give me a moment. So it is just a 10, I say just, I think it was only 5-minute quali last week, and unless I'm mistaken, it's a 10-minute quali this week with a 22-lap race. Timescale is ×2 for everything, and a 1500 start time in game, so shouldn't have any issues with day or night or anything like that. Weather-wise, we have real weather for every session, and obviously with the ×2 tire multiplier means every slot lasts half an hour.
It's practically one slot.
Yeah, it'll be at 22 laps. It's about 35-minute race is usually what Pavel configures. So yeah, whatever we start with is likely to be what we finish with, but there might be a little bit of change coming in towards the end of the race. Let's have a look at anything else. Full course yellows are off. No scheduled full course yellow. 90k pit speed. No mandatory pit stop. Is that it? No formation lap. Standing start. Is there anything else we need to know? I think that's it. Oh, damage and penalties. Performance impacting and medium, so it doesn't take much to pick up damage in these F1 cars. And 6 track cuts. Drive-throughs are enabled, so if you exceed 6 track cuts or speed in the pit, you are likely to get a drive-through.
Alright, thanks for info.
All worries. Right, let's just, I'm going to quickly recalibrate the head tracker. Give me a moment, guys. Right, that's the head tracker recalibrated. Let's recenter it. Lovely, and then let's get out there and try and see if we can contain the V10 beast. The track is a bit damp. Nobody said that. Were you keeping it all to yourselves, guys?
Right, because it was wet when I went out.
Alright. Well, I only realised when literally I started to spin up the rear wheels and realised that they've got tread on them. You guys out on wets or slicks?
Slicks.
Track surface does look rather nice. Usually when you start to see that speckled pattern, that's usually when it's starting to improve, isn't it?
Still looks a little bit wet.
It is a bit. It's not that bad. You can do with slicks, but it's really fast.
Yay, it's a layout of Imola without that crappy extra bumpy, huge, massive sausage curve action in the middle chicane thing. I don't know the name of the corner, but I hate it. Do you know what I mean? The big sausage where AMS2 allows you to ride the sausage hard, which is a bit unrealistic. Gravel track, be gravelly, guys, watch out.
Oh, Pavel.
Hey, good evening.
Evening, Pavel. Looks like you got a lovely bit of real weather for us. We've got a moist track out there.
You make use of it. I think the restart will be similar.
Fingers crossed.
So you are saying you can actually cut those bananas now on this layout?
No. I mean, there's a layout which I don't know the name of the corner, but after the hairpin, you kind of climb up, and there's two left-handers. Then you drop down, and in some layouts where you drop down, there's a tight, there's an extra S bend with massive sausage curbs. And the only way to be quick at the track is to ride those curbs massively, but that's not realistically. So that track annoys me. That layout rather annoys me. But this track is a much better sequence of that. It's one that usually has the massive painting on the outside on the curb, but again, not on this layout because it's older. In modern times, it says Imola or something on the outside of the corner in the tarmac. You win last week, Pavel, if I recall, is that right? Ooh, it's going to take 2 victories in a row. Sneaky Pavel.
2.
You're going to win tonight, aren't you? Make it 2 of 2.
I hope so, it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Cheers for coming to race on your birthday.
Sorry?
Thank you for coming to race on your birthday, man.
Yeah,
Isn't that the best thing you can do? Birthday?
Definitely.
I think so.
At least after getting to certain numbers.
Race to forget. Ooh, it feels like maybe it's getting time for slicks. Or you guys all on them already?
I've been on them since the start.
Oh, right, I'm massively off pace. I'm still on wets. That might be why.
So in the original race in 95, it was a kind of gamble with the tires on the race start, and might be the same situation here.
Nice, and cheers, Pavel, for the info, the insight.
So it's starting wet, and on the real race, it turned out so either strategy had a significant advantage. So he could do it that way or the other, but there was no advantage. Basically, might be different here. I don't know.
Some tyres. Into the pit may well involve braking on the racing line a little bit. I don't know, so it'd be worth calling it out if you are pitted in the race and you've got anybody behind you. I think you should be able to brake later, but because I'm shit, if I had somebody behind me that was any good, they'd probably rear end me. Right, let's go out on the slicks. Do these not have a starter motor if you stall them? Did that happen to somebody in one of the races?
No, that was last week with Jake, wasn't it? Because he did get it going, didn't he?
I'm just going to go out on track.
I don't think he's got auto clutch.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, because I don't have auto clutch, but I think then maybe he said he managed to find the start button, so maybe it was just a button mapping. Anyway, I'm going to stall it and find out.
You might need to have it in neutral if you ain't got that.
Yeah, I can start it. I can start it on track. Usually, you can only start it in the pit lane if it hasn't got a starter motor.
You can start it on track. You have to press a button for it.
Yeah. I was just double checking because I might have turned on the auto clutchy thing otherwise. Sorry, pal. Sorry. Torinoing on birthdays is not permitted.
You gotta stop once for fuel.
Was that what you're working out?
Compulsory one stop.
Oh, alright.
Is it compulsory?
No, there's no compulsory stop. I thought Minnow was saying that he's worked out you need to stop for fuel.
Yeah, mine says 20 laps with full tank.
It's 19. I have
It might be using slightly more fuel because, you know, maybe because the track's not dry yet, but I don't know, because you can't carry the speed through the corners. clearly much quicker than me, noodly doodly.
Yeah, which side we go?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get out of your way, and I realised it was a bit close. This is my first slick lap, as it were, so I'm not used to what grip I have or haven't got. I do like this layout. I like that the curbs can be used and things like that. It's a fun layout.
They're not too big, are they?
Hey Stephen. How you doing, matey? I think I can be better through this chicane. Yeah, that's pulled back another 2/10. Boost has just gone significantly quicker, so that lap was reasonable, but I think it was just the first lap on a decently dry track. Boost has immediately gone better. Definitely pace to be had through there though. Oh, we're out of fuel. Coasted into the pit lane because we've run out of fuel. We made it, we made it. I was just practicing for the race when I ran out of fuel. Excuse me, guys. Right. 7.2 a lap. 22 laps, I think. 158 litres. That is more than I think the tank takes. Let's just double check. 22 laps. 158 litres. Let's go and fill it up. No. According to my fuel calculations, I am 18.18 litres shy of being able to zero stop. Now I know that's in the V10. Now I know a wet start might mean we're a bit leaner at the start, but I'm not sure we're going to say that 18 litres lap. I'm getting 7.22 a lap. So, if we're having to pit for fuel, and it is a wet start, is the strategy to start with wet tyres, and when it dries up, pit for splash and dries, because you're going to need to splash anyway.
2 litres over 22 laps.
2 litres? I need 18 litres.
Oh, 18 litres.
Yeah, 18. Based on...
do we actually know it's going to rain or be wet?
We don't know. It's real weather, and the real weather didn't do what Pavel expected it to do last week. We believe, because Pavel does do some testing, we believe it will be a wet start and drying up. So yeah, I don't know. But I've got, in the V10, I've got 18 litres of fuel to save. I can only do 18 laps on a full tank. So I need an extra 18 litres, 158 instead of 140, to, well, 159 really, to be honest, to make it to the end. Let's see, 19 litres out of 140, what percentage is that? Let's have a look. It's a 13% saving, which you can do. You can save 10% or so, but I'm just not very good at fuel saving.
Then again, can you do that long stint with the soft tires?
Yeah, I mean that would be the gamble.
You'd be really early. You need to do like 17, 18 laps with the softs in trying track.
Yeah, I mean if you just start wet, then you'd have the advantage of starting on slicks. After 3 laps, you've got space in the tank to take the extra fuel that you need, the splash that you need. So as soon as it's dry, you can pit for slicks, and you've had the wet tyres on a wet track advantage. But if you can make the fuel last without losing a lot of time, then you don't need to pit at all. But pit lane's pretty quick, and it's 90 mile an hour, and the pit stop's very quick. Sorry, 90 k's, not 90 miles, 90 k's. I'm hoping for a wet start, because that then makes the decision easy, because it'll be start with wet tyres and pit as soon as you've got space for 18 litres and the track's dry. You do tend to use less fuel in the wet, don't you? Because you're just not able to get on the throttle as much, is that right?
Supposedly.
It depends how long it stays wet for, doesn't it? I think the strategy is going to be full tank. We'll put the slicks on, but full tank and make a splash of fuel. I've just seen your message. Yeah, I heard it coasting. It ran out at a convenient time there, didn't it, Stephen? I think it just worked out what Minister's saying. You were saying you risk having very worn softs by the end of the race if we have to pit early. That's what you were trying to explain, wasn't it, Minnow?
Yep.
Whereas if you start on slicks, even if it's not ideal, you might get to run to half distance before putting on another set of boots. Clever.
Then you maybe want to refuel more.
Yeah, because you can then have the advantage of a lighter tank because fuel's pretty quick to stick in, isn't it?
Maybe. Depends on, and then it will be dry start and you're fucked. I mean, all this is assuming.
Assuming, yeah, as soon as we get some moist. That is a screaming VTOL, Bruce. A little bit on the limit. Full tank certainly slowing me down. Do a practice bit entry on this one. It does seem to be pretty low at the moment though. Not really seeing any impact on the tyres at all. So tyre temps, what are you asking about, Stephen? Guess I'll take a wild ride over the curbs. Slow down. Can't tell without telemetry. Can you not see the tyre temps in the bottom on the big green panel? Might be a bit small. 61 degrees on the left, 66 at the left rear, left front 60. It's very similar on the right side, so they're reasonable. They could be hotter. Braking it at the 50 board, give or take, works for pit entry. That'll do. Right, everybody. Oh no, sorry, somebody's still on track. Sorry, Noodle. Practice pit entry. Good job, sir. Good job.
Oh, the limit starts at the yellow line?
Yeah, at the cones on the yellow line, I believe, yeah, on the way in, before the pit walls and all that sort of stuff, and the chicane. Okay, we all good to go to quali? 10-minute quali?
Yeah, all good here.
Yeah, can we have a short break after quali before race?
Yeah, definitely. Just shout out that you're going so we know to wait for you. Otherwise, good
I'm going.
Not yet. Otherwise, good luck, guys. We'll see you at the end of quali.
Look.
Good luck.
Let's go take some fuel out. Just 10 minutes So I don't know, stick 50 litres in. 6 laps. I don't know how long the lap is. Let's take 60 litres and see how we do. Yeah, sorry, you only get the middle temperatures, that's what you're saying, and you like to see inside, middle out. Yeah, give me a minute. Actually, no, if I put that HUD on, yeah, you can't see it at all, because it's right in the corners of my screen, which is off the capturing area. Sorry, matey. Get a lap in. F1 style cars aren't usually my thing, so I'm not expecting to do very well. In the first race, unfortunately, we had an incident, turn 1, 4 cars into the first corner, didn't work. And 2 of us, unfortunately myself and Jake, I think it was, didn't come out very well from it. Keep on the gas, Jim. Not the quickest way. Let's open up a bit of a gap between myself and defence. So we don't affect each other's runs. Sliding out of the final corner. Oh, too deep. Just about hold on to it. A lovely layout. Slow. Oh, well, go and exit. It's a lap. Half a second off. Fast again. Oh, we're not going to make that. Double chap ahoy. Let people come through. Can definitely go quicker. Just got to put it together. We're not usually at the pace of Minimus and Noodle and stuff like that there. As Noodle goes a second quicker. And we go for another lap. 4.5 minutes on the clock. The label cooking turn one. Costing us time. Whoa. Costing us time. Two tenths down at the moment. Double pegging. Two down on Brucey, bloody hell. Slide, but slight improvement. Four up at the moment. Boys nowhere near the speedy boys. Nice, 0.8 to make any difference now. Really lost it. Don't know if we'll get another lap after this one or not. Just under a minute to make it round. Don't think so, to be honest, we'll see. Seconds, yeah, we're not getting over the line. Stop practice then. Yes, made it in. Wowzers. We are not particularly quick. Anyway, let's go and put fuel in.
Wow, so
Nice lap.
fast.
I think we're going to do a... Oh, I don't know.
Well, we got closer, but messed up on the final chicanes.
So...
I'll be right back.
How much can we have before it adds to the stop?
I don't know if the
80.
player's lagging. He's just been smashing off the garage.
And we will start with 80. And we think that is enough.
And when we finished last time and there was a P in there, we couldn't roll it forward.
Say that again, when there was a P?
Yeah, where it says P for the pits next to the name.
Yeah.
We got, on Saturday, we got stuck lobby like that and we couldn't go forward.
When somebody was in the pit box but not on track?
Well, they pitted, but they didn't at the end of the qualifying, I think, after the qualifying finished, but they've only come into the pits and not returned to garage.
Right.
I think that might cause a problem.
Well, we'll see what happens. I can always zoom out into the server and force the advance of the session.
Fingers crossed it isn't a bug, but I've seen quite a few cars jittering about outside the pit boxes.
I'm just going to go get my fan set up because it is very toasty, so give me a moment, guys.
Might do.
Right, I'm back. I do have a continue button, which also I'm not going to click until we get, everybody's back. Minnow said he was going away, didn't he?
We had the continue button, but it just wouldn't jump forward. Fingers crossed it's only because we had a lot of issues on Saturday. That's all. We had to start server. I think it's 3 or 4 times.
Guys, I'm just going to very briefly, I think it's only you watching, Stephen, very briefly stop the broadcast and restart it, just to use up a little bit less bandwidth in case that